So after going through the two important calculations related with the calculation of subscription and the calculation related with the material consumed, now we move to another concept which is an important part of the non-profit making organization, that while preparing the final account, how we have to deal with the funds. There are certain types of funds which are being provided to you for doing some activities. So that is related with fund based accounting. So when we are talking about the fund based accounting, how we have to treat that while preparing the final statement or the financial statements of NPO. Let's see this thing. Fund based accounting, basically it is related with any of the activity for which you are getting the funds. Let's say it may be match fund, it may be tournament fund, it may be prize fund. So these are certain funds which are being given to the organizations by the donors. So how these are to be treated? So treatment, basically all the funds are considered as liabilities. So on the liability side, the accounting treatments of this fund will take place. Okay, so how we have to show it? Fund, let's say it is match fund. We have already got the opening balance, that is 1 lakh rupees. Then we have received fund during the year, that is match fund received during the year 2 lakh rupees. Then there were match expenses, rupees, let's say 2,50,000 rupees. So overall 1 lakh rupees we were already having. We have received 2 lakh rupees during the year, so it becomes 3 lakh. And then what we have said, that we have spent rupees 2 lakh 50 as a match expenses. So the balancing figure, that is 50,000 rupees, will be shown in the liability side, okay, of your balance sheet in the match fund. Let's take another example. Okay, in this there is another fund, that is, let's say, prize fund. Again the same thing, opening balance already had 20,000 rupees. Then fund received during the year, that is 10,000 rupees, and prize awarded, that is 25,000 rupees. So at the end we have got the closing balance in the prize fund, that is of 5,000 rupees. Whatever amount we are spending on the prize, or let's say here on the match expenses, will not be shown in the income and expenditure account, because we have already got the fund to meet the expenses of this nature. So we can see that in match fund we have got a balance of 50,000, in prize fund we have got a balance of 5,000. So this is a simple calculation related with fund based accounting. there are another part also. So we will discuss that part in the coming lecture. Hope you understand this simple format, that how we have to calculate the exact amount of the remaining fund which is still there with us. Thank you. Now moving ahead. After going through the accounting treatment related with the activity based fund based accounting, the activities like the match fund or the sports activities or the prize fund activities. Now we move ahead towards the constructive activity based fund. So what will be the accounting treatment when we are having certain fund which is related with some constructive activities? So we can see this thing by an accounting treatment with the help of some numerical figures. Let's see. We have already got a capital fund of rupees 10 lakh. Then we have got the information related with the pavilion fund. So we have already got the pavilion fund as opening balance 10 lakh rupees. Okay. Then we have received another fund during the year. So fund received during the year another 10 lakh rupees. So total fund become 20 lakh, and we have done the construction of the pavilion up to a worth of rupees 15 lakh. So transfer to capital fund, that is rupees 15 lakh. So this amount is transferred to capital fund. So plus transfer of pavilion fund, that is rupees 15 lakh. So here what we have observed, that the total capital fund becomes 25 lakh rupees, and the remaining amount of pavilion fund, it is rupees 5 lakh. And the amount which we have invested in the construction of the pavilion fund will be showing the effect on the asset side also, that is pavilion work in progress rupees 15 lakh. So this type of activity in which we are doing the construction of any asset or any building will be showing the accounting treatment in this manner. Now apart from this, we have some more funds in the category of general fund. So what will be the treatment of that thing? So general fund, we have got, let's say, 10 lakh rupees, and this fund we have invested somewhere. So we will be showing the investment of general fund on the asset side also by the name general fund investment, let's say 10 lakh rupees, and on this investment we have earned an interest of rupees 1 lakh. So plus interest on general fund investment, that is 1 lakh. So total amount of general fund will now become 11 lakh. So this is how we can represent the investment of any fund. Any fund can be invested if it is going beyond the limits or if there is an excess fund. So that fund can be invested by the organization, so that you have to show as an investment on asset side, and whatever income you are generating from that investment will increase your fund. So it has to be shown as an interest on investment, and it will be added in the fund and the amount of fund will increase. Hope all these sessions related with the fund based accounting will definitely help you in showing the accounting treatment of various types of funds, that is restricted as well as unrestricted. General fund is unrestricted fund, it can be utilized for any purpose, and all the other funds which we have discussed are restricted fund in a proper manner while preparing the financial statements of the non-profit making organization. Thank you and have a nice day.